Alright. Oh, by the way, hello viewers. It's nighttime. It's about 11:30 at night, you know. Gotta put content out as usual. You know it. Gotta do it, man. So, love it. You know? Yeah, love it. Give me a quick game of Raid in here before I start watching on the Steam Deck. Oh yeah. Raiden Fighter, Jet Fighters. That game is up tempo, fast paced, man. This game ain't for crybabies, man. You gotta be quick, you gotta be fast, you gotta be aggressive. Speed, tempo, stride, yeah. You gotta bring it to the computer. Computer don't care about you. In this game, man, they don't care. They coming for you. Get ready for it. And they want beef. Oh man, I didn't want to do that. This game is fun though. On Linux, they got a lot of people playing this game. You know, if somebody got the high score, it's your goal to take that score down. Let them know they got to beat yours. That's how I go in this game. Oh yeah, woo! Hey. Raiden Aces, Raiden Fighter Jet. Woo! Hey! I warned you about that, man. Stop playing. Look, Raiden 2, Raiden 3, Raiden 4, Overkill. Oh yeah, you got to bring it to the computer, man. They don't care about you. Their goal is to destroy you, so you got to destroy them. Come on, Helicopter, you don't want no smoke. You know better. Last time we met. Helicopter ain't taking no nonsense. Oh, I ain't got no more. Oh my lord, not. Woo! Oh, you got to go, Helicopter. There you go. That's what's up. Don't come around here no more. Yeah. Anyway, let me stop playing. But anyway, look, that game is up tempo and it's fast paced. You got to go for speed, stride for stride, tempo for tempo. You got to assert yourself. In that game, you got to be quick, man. And usually, it's the ground that gets you. It's not the air. It's usually the ground. So what you got to do? What you got to do is focus on the bullets, man. Focus on the bullets that's coming at you. Oh yeah. And if somebody got the highest score, it's your goal to take that score down and put yours at the top. That's the whole point when it comes to games like let's see, Strikers 1945, what's that, 19XX, Gradius, R-Type, what's another one I can think of, what's that, UN Squadrons, I don't know if you remember UN Squadrons, but yeah, I go, it's your goal is to take down the person's highest score that's on that, and put yours at the top. It's all about first place in that game, second place don't count. Anyway, what I got for you, sitting here messing around here. Let me deal with let's see, Linus Torvald. Where are you at? Word on the street is that you got something to say. So let me see what you're talking about here. Listen to this. It says here Linux 6.16 RC1 is out. Oh, by the way, hello viewers, me again. Hope your 5 senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. Look, it says what's new and what does it mean for your system. It says here, Linus Torvald, head and founder of the Linux kernel, has announced the closure of the merge window where major new features are added to the kernel and the beginning of Linux 6.16 release candidate, beginning with the release of candidate 1. Then it says Linux 6.16 RC1 in parentheses. Linux 6.15 was released 2 weeks ago, and in the time since, developers have had the opportunity to try and get their new kernel features into the Linux kernel 6.16. Over the next 2 months, we'll get 7 or 8 release candidates where developers will stabilize new and existing features. This means that the stable version of Linux will arrive around the end of July. Torvalds said that the merge window seems pretty normal this time, but did say he had a feeling that there were more late stragglers pull requests than is typical. Despite this, everything seems to be fine and the schedule will be going forward as planned. Then it says key areas of development. It says here, Torvald explained that around half of the changes in the first release candidate were driver updates, with the bulk of those being made up with by GPUs and network drivers. For end users, these are the most important changes, because when your favorite distribution of Linux ships a new release with this kernel, it will support more graphics card and networking equipment like Wi-Fi cards. And it says the non-driver update in this version are split between architecture-specific updates, documentation and tool. Then it says perf tool and self-test, and core changes to file systems, core kernel, memory management, and networking. Torvalds said the core changes include some of the most important changes, though they're not necessarily major changes. Fixes to the core ensure a more stable Linux kernel for end users, plus better performance. It says here the merge window saw developers submitting thousands of non-merge commits and merges. The non-merge commits were around 13,000, while the merge commits nearly reached 1,000. There were 1,783 unique authors submitting codes during this window. Next step. It says here, over the coming weeks, Linux developers, including individuals or representative of companies, will submit bug fixes for new existing features. This release candidate cycle will run until around the end of July, and then the final version will become available. End users shouldn't go out and download Linux 6.16 when it's released. Instead, just wait for the Linux distribution to update it. As a distribution specific changes gets made, NeoWin will be following these releases and reporting on any interested changes that are noted. And that is that. So let's see. Any comment from the debaters? Zero. None. So yeah. Linus Torvald is at it again, and this time it's Linux 6.16. So he will have some more things to say about what they're working on, as far as like let's see, what do they have here? Let's see, as far as the kernel goes, as far as let's see, they're gonna be working on like architecture specifics, updates, documentation and tooling, core changes to the file system, core kernel, memory management, networking. So those are the areas of interest that they're going to be working. So yeah, when these come out, I will be reading these articles to you. And then in the paragraph below it, it says the merge window saw submit thousands of non-commits and merges. The non-commit were around 13,000. He's going to have something to say about that. I'm sure he is. Then it says, while the merge commits were 1,000. So then he said there were 1,783 unique authors submitting codes. Oh yeah, those 1,783 authors, we'll be hearing from him again. So yeah, he'll be at it, man. We're in the month of June right now, so you know, he will have something to say in the weeks and months to come. So I'll keep you guys in the loop. But right now, there's no comments, so keep you guys up to date on what's going on. And when they release the 6.16, I'll read it to you. So I'm reading now to get myself prepared for it when it comes out. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Crystal, Star Wars, and Star Trek 9. Pork, Dark Side. Go home. Thanks.